You are not a perfect parent, but you are perfect just the way you are. The oak tree outside. When it was a seed, it wasn't a perfect oak tree. It was growing, it was going to become the oak tree, but it was still perfect the way it was as a seed. And as that seed started to sprout, it still wasn't a perfect oak tree, but it was growing. And it was perfect the way it was as it was growing. Perfect in its evolution, perfect in its process. The same goes for you. It's not imposter syndrome that chokes you up and has you revert back to old patterns. It's a false belief in perfection and a weak self-forgiveness muscle. Those are the two common things that make us want to give up. You are a cycle breaker. So sometimes the new patterns and habits that you are taking action on, sometimes the new intentional action steps that you are using or applying in your life that help you to experience more peace in parenthood, sometimes you can feel like an imposter. Like, am I being fake? Is this real? Is this authentic? It's real and authentic if it feels good for you. Oftentimes, the imposter was the version of ourselves who was going against our intuition. When we spank and we scream and we have power struggles and we fight back and forth with 2-year-olds and 5-year-olds and 10-year-olds, oftentimes that's the version of us that's the imposter. The version of us that is not who we really are, but is who we've been programmed to be. As you give yourself more and more permission to show up as your favorite version of yourself, you may experience moments of doubt, doubting yourself. But that's okay. Always keep it simple and come back to the basics and ask yourself, are these actions and behaviors leading me more towards the type of relationship that I want to create with my child or not? Weed out the behaviors and action steps that are taking you back to experiencing parenthood in a way that feels icky, and double down on the action steps that feel more true for you, that feel more peaceful for you. Stop thinking that there's some perfect way to parent. The perfect way to parent for you is going to look different than for others. You are not here to be a carbon copy. You are here to follow your heart and to create your own path. Some patterns are strong, so when you do act unconsciously, let that be an opportunity for you to stretch your self-forgiveness muscle. Keep going. Release all doubt and follow your heart.